Hi guys, Craig here with American Bass TV. I have another pros pointer for you today. Before we get into this pros pointer, let me invite you to send in your own video for us to feature you in a pros pointer video. Send a video of you showing your favorite technique, lure modification, anything that you would like to share to help everyone else catch more bass. You can use your phone for the video, shoot it in the landscape direction, that's the wide direction. If you keep it under a minute, you should be able to text that right over to our office number. If it's too big to text, you can email it to info@AmericanBass.com. Don't worry about trying to make the video perfect. We can edit glitches that you might have in your submission. Then be sure to share these videos with your friends. Encourage them to subscribe and hit the notify icon. That way they will be notified every time we release a new video. Okay, let's jump into this pros pointer. This pros pointer is being presented by Philip Friedman. Philip has been fishing since he was 2 years old and has a true passion for the sport. He grew up in a fishing family and has fished from Alaska to the tip of Baja. He fishes for all species and has even been a deckhand on several sport boats in Southern California. Philip is a co-founder of Bass Bros with his brother Patrick.
Hey guys, Phil Friedman here from Bass Bros, and I'm going to be bringing you today ABA's Pro Pointer tip, and it has to do with drop shot fishing. And it's just a couple things that I do to save myself worms or expensive drop shot lures, and how to fish the drop shot in thick brush when they're down deep and up shallow. So stick with me and we'll get to it.
Now this is what I'm going to be using today, and I know that this comes down to preference mainly. You don't have to use these hooks for this style or technique to work. You use what you're comfortable with. Use your favorite drop shot hook, your favorite wide gap worm hook, and it should work just fine. For today, I'll be using the Gamakatsu size 2 finesse drop shot hook. And for my wide gap, it's going to be a Eagle Claw laser sharp size. It's the 1/0. So, and a lot of that changes on my depth and everything, but let's get into it. All right, guys, so one of the cool things about using the screw lock is, I know this worm's not very expensive, but let's say you're in a really hot bite and they're only eating this color. You got one pack left on the boat and they're not touching anything else. You put this screw lock in, you take your hook and you just hook it normally like you would normally hook a drop shot. Make sure it goes through one of the coils of the screw lock, bring it right back up, and that worm's not going anywhere. This will save you bait, especially when you're using a more expensive bait like this, the Doomsday Sea Shad. Those won't come off that, so it saves you money in the long run too if you want to just keep using those worms. And this will save baits if you are running out of that color. All right, guys, and when I'm fishing deep brush and they're only eating the worm and the drop shot's the best presentation, I like to fish this on 10-pound fluoro or even 12-pound. And if it's shallow brush and I can get away with it, I'll scoot up to that 15, 20-pound and just power shot them. I won't fish this hook. I'll fish a much thicker than the 1/0 EWG or the wide gap worm hook from Eagle Claw, but this gets it done, and it will be completely weedless, just like your Texas rig chigger craw or your flipping. This is a good bait to keep that drop shot presentation and just catch numbers, man. You get a lot of numbers. I've even caught big fish doing this. They won't eat the craws. I'll be flipping behind someone while they're running the front of the boat, and I'll pick up a fish off this before they do on the jig, the fish they passed up. So this is a really good presentation to keep your baits weedless and keep that presentation going.
Hopefully these pointers help you get more fish in your boat, guys. Until then, sit tight, ride this quarantine out, follow your social distancing guidelines, and try and enjoy the beautiful outdoors as much as you can while following those guidelines. And hopefully we'll see you guys out on the water. As for me, I'm Philip Friedman from Bass Bros. Check out our channel, come watch our videos and join in the fun, and we'll see you on the water.
Thanks for the great tip. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It really does help this channel. And again, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Good fishing.